Hey Sagittarius, it's me Coco, back with the weekly Silver Scope. Sorry I did not get a chance to get to y'all last week. I had company over the whole weekend, so I couldn't get in my zone to do the readings, and I'm the type of person, if my energy is not there, then I'm not going to do it, especially when it comes to getting messages from the divine source. It's something, if I'm doing it for other people, it's something that I definitely have to pay attention to. I want to really be aware of so I can properly deliver it to the people who need to hear it. But if it's for me, I'll carry on and do what I do. But for me to best help serve y'all, I have to be really in tune. And because I had company, I couldn't really be in tune. So yeah, as y'all know, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with everybody. If it do, cool. If it don't, cool. Don't try to make the story fit if it don't fit, okay? Why be Cinderella when you Princess Jasmine, okay? Okay? It's just like that, okay? Take what resonates, leave what don't. As y'all know, time is fluid, so whenever you see this message is meant for you, okay? And yeah, before we get into it, I want to talk about the hoodie that I purchased. This is not a sponsored video. I'm giving shout out to small owned businesses. I did a tag who made the crystal necklace for me. Now I'm talking about the hoodie that I just purchased. I purchased it from a classmate of mine. As y'all see, I love it. Y'all know I'm all about Black Power, supporting Black-owned businesses, supporting supporting small businesses. Y'all know I'm all about lifting up the Black man, the Black woman, because at the end of the day, what am I before anything? I am a Black woman. I came from a Black man. My mother is multiracial, so shout out to us, okay, I support any and everybody as long as they don't get on my nerves, as long as they don't interrupt what I'm doing. I'm all for everybody's happiness, okay? Just because I'm supporting Black people does not mean that I ignore other people, okay? I support whoever, because I be buying stuff off Etsy from strangers, and I'm sure they're not Black. I be buying stuff on Amazon, I try to actually buy from, like, the people who are reselling, support their businesses and stuff, stuff like that, I'm not only for Black people, but I had to represent for the kings, the Black kings, okay, the power of the Black man, with the power in the Black man. Like I said, my dad is Black, my children's father is Black, okay, can't deny that, okay, but yeah, we about to get into it. So I did Shufflemancy for all the songs. The songs that you got for this week is Poppin' by Rico Nasty, and that sounds like Sagittarius energy for real, okay? I'm a poppin' ass bitch, let me remind you. I'm surprised Leo ain't get that, because that's Leo energy. But anyways, that's your song for the week. If I feel the need to play it during the message, I will play it. But if not, you can always go listen to it yourself. For those who don't know, I'm a Virgo. For tropical astrology, I'm a Virgo sun, Taurus moon, Capricorn rising. For Sidereal astrology, I'm a Leo sun, a Sagittarius rising, and an Aries moon, okay? So this message may or may not resonate with me, okay? I know Leo did. Leo resonated with me, okay? If this don't resonate with you, check your sun, moon, rising, check Sidereal, and check Western / tropical, because I guarantee you gonna. Excuse me? You okay, Keiko? But yeah, just check it out, because I'm sure you want to get a message, okay? Now that Leo resonated with me, I wonder if Virgo won't resonate with me. I wonder if any of you want it. But anyway, this is not about me. Okay? See, big Leo energy. But anyways, let me go ahead and get to y'all reading, okay? Sagittarius, y'all reading, our reading. What's coming towards Sagittarius this week? Okay, you got the Six of Swords in reverse. Leo got the Six of Swords upright. You got the Chariot. Okay, this is how y'all want to shuffle it, then I'm going to shuffle it. Why did I do that? That's all I'm saying. Okay, I get that. Sagittarius. Okay. Leo got Knight of Cups too. Okay, but y'all got the Six of Swords in reverse, the Chariot, and the Knight of Cups, right? So the Six of Swords in reverse is saying that y'all are not trying to transition. There's something that you're not trying to move on from. But the Chariot coming through is saying that these opposing forces is going to make you move the fuck on. They're going to make you get the fuck, okay? Just to say the least. It's going to happen quick. It's going to happen heavy. Okay, so be ready. And then you got the Knight of Cups. At the end of the day, it's just a lesson that you have to learn for your emotional well-being. Okay, I got this my short show. But yeah, some of y'all not trying to move on from a relationship, but or maybe y'all moved on emotionally from the relationship, but mentally y'all still stuck on a relationship, and the Chariot is coming to sweep all that mindset away. Okay, for some of y'all may not be a relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship with a person. I mean, it could be a relationship. It could be like a relationship, like a lover's relationship. It could be a relationship with a family. It could be a relationship with a friend. It could be a relationship with a habit. It could be a relationship with a job. Whatever the relationship is to you, you know what the relationship is. But mentally, you're stuck. You learned your emotional lessons, but for some reason, your mind is still stuck. And that makes sense for the Chariot to actually be in between the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. I'm really being called to elaborate on this specifically, right? So, like I said, opposing forces. You know your mind, and you know how it is when you are feeling some type of way, right? Your mind, but your heart can be your mind though. But your mind and your heart battles, right? Battles all the fucking time. You know, your heart be wanting to stay, and your mind be like, nah, because we already knew. Sometimes your mind be wanting to stay. It's like, you know, they can do better, but your heart is like, nah, I'm tired of being hurt, you know? And that's pretty much what's going on here. Your heart is ready to move on. With the Knight of Cups, your heart is ready to move on, and your mind is not ready to move on. Okay, and that's where the Chariot come in, because like I said, the Chariot is about opposing forces, right? You got the heart and you got the mind, two opposing forces. But at the end of the day, the Chariot is going to have you move on really quickly, like out of nowhere. It may not even be a transitional move. It's just going to be, watch what? Okay. But yeah, it may not even be like I can't even think about it. Like a tragic transition. It could just be like literally one day up. Oh, I don't even know why I was tripping over this situation. Like, I'm so over it now. That's what I'm getting from the Chariot next to the Six of Swords. No, didn't you have hot chocolate? What I tell y'all about when I'm making videos?
It's from Semaphore. You know Semaphore, right?
Go sit down and let mommy work. You got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Okay.
I don't know what's in there.
So the Four of Wands, you're definitely stable in some aspect of your life, right? Because the Four of Wands talks about stability, it talks about marriage, it talks about celebration. But here, this is not a marriage. It could be celebration after you finally move on, but I know it's definitely not marriage. Like I said, the Four of Wands is also about stability, and then you got this powerful angel on the card. I don't know if this is a cherubim or the next one under it. But either way, whichever one it is, you got one of the top two powerful angels on this card with the Four of Wands. So it's saying that you have the strength, you have the stability, you have the power to move on from the situation. The Knight of Wands also too. This is like the top. This is like the third or fourth top angel. I want to say this is the third top angel, right? So again, definitely a lot of power, a lot of strength behind this transition, right? What I'm saying is that for the longest time, you was this man on the wheel, just going round and round and round, like, you know, the love roller coaster. Made me think about the song Love Roller Coaster. But you know how, you know, you go up and you go down and you go up. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this man on the wheel. And it's like you're ready to move on. You're ready for the stability. You're ready for to have this real strength, right? And I feel like with the Seven of Swords talks about deceit. I don't think nobody was deceiving you. I think you were deceiving yourself, saying, okay, so that's where the song pop in at, okay? But you were deceiving yourself about the situation, saying that you need the situation, you need this person, or, you know, something, you were pretty much giving your power away. And so then again, that's when Rico Nasty come in. I'm a poppin' ass bitch, let me remind you, okay? So let me go ahead and play the song. Freak nasty. Okay, this is a song for you all. Messages for Sagittarius this week. Okay, so you got the Ten of Pentacles. You got the Devil at the end of the card. So some of y'all could have been dealing with a Capricorn, or somebody that's really childish, somebody that's really manipulative, or something, not someone, but something. Okay, but guess what? The Six of Wands behind it. So you're going to conquer this. Okay, but you got the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles talks about stability, financial stability, but understand that even though it's Pentacles, money is currency. Currency is based off your emotions and your moods. And then, like I said, you got the Page and the King. And the Ace of Cups. So you're definitely about to be really emotionally stable. Your family is about to be stable. I feel like once you move on, when you really move on from the situation, that's when the stability comes. The universe is wanting you to pour love into yourself, not the situation, not anybody else, but to yourself, right? This is the message that just came to my head. Okay, so the message that just came to my head, right? You know how, you know when somebody or something, they're inside out, you gotta take them off and fix them. Or is it? No, they're actually not inside out, they look inside out. But you know when somebody or something is meant for you, right? Because if they're meant for you, you're going to grow. If they're not meant for you, you're going to lose everything. Like, I know for me personally, every time when I've gotten into a relationship, well, I didn't really get into a relationship. I really only had one relationship where he wasn't for me and I was losing everything rather than gaining everything. And that's pretty much what this is saying, that whoever or whatever the situation is that you're stuck in is not meant for you. You're moving on from the situation. Your emotions have moved on, but now you're finally about to move on mentally. And you know, in order for things to shift, you have to have that mindset, right? So you have the emotions, now you're about to get to the mindset. That's when your stability come in. That's when this emotional fulfillment come in. You know, you really give into yourself. You're feeling renewed with this page of a Page of Cups energy, really renewed emotions. You got a new outlook on things, and you're just giving to yourself. The divine is also given to yourself. The divine is also given to you as well, because the ace, any aces, always talks about divine intervention. Okay. Where did I get this? Okay. But message for Sagittarius this week. This is beautiful, Sagittarius. I love how y'all about to really move on. You got the Lovers, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So again, this stability is definitely For your soul, this whole situation in itself was a lesson for your soul's purpose. It was meant to teach you something. I don't know if you learned the lesson or not, to each its own, but it was definitely a lesson for your soul's purpose. This financial stability is meant for you. I mean, granted, sometimes it may take longer time for others to get to the financial stability, but just because it takes you like 105 years compared to somebody taking like 5 years, it doesn't mean that you're doing things wrong. It just, you had to learn certain lessons a certain way, and that's what actually builds your character. Because somebody who got financial stability in 5 years, they have not learned a quarter of the stuff that you have learned in your 105 years. I mean, you're not going to be 105 and then that's when you get financial stability. The financial stability is definitely going to come in soon after you learn this lesson. Ooh, I feel that in my heart. When you let this whole situation go, that's when this financial stability is going to come in. You're really going to, especially because, like I said, you have to have your mindset right, your emotions have to be intact. So you're definitely going to be shifting gears. You're going to be shifting realities. This upcoming week, of course, is not going to, the whole shift not going to happen overnight, but this is what you're on the way to starting this week. You got the Knight of Wands. So again, like, you're just ready to take on this soul journey. It's something that you're really, really passionate about, really energetic, you know, really driven to do this, you know. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, it's going to take this aspect of what's going on. It's going to take some time to build, but trust me, when it's built, it's going to be solid as fuck. Can't nobody destroy this shit. When it comes to the Queen and the King of Pentacles, when I tell you, anytime you deal with the Knight, King, or Queen of Pentacles, when I tell you they some hardworking people, they some hardworking people. They make sure they put their time and their energy into the craft. You know, heavy Virgo energy, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. If you know anything about them signs, they're hardworking people, and what they work on cannot be destroyed unless they themselves destroy it. And that's where you are coming into starting this week. This Queen of Pentacles, taking the time to really build again. And then you got the Ten of Pentacles, so you can be building some type of family legacy, you know, like stuff like that. Okay, so these are going to be telling me the moon energies that will be supporting you this week. Okay, Sagittarius. See me up in the club with 50 girls. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon and Leo. Okay, so again, fire signs are definitely some prideful ass people, whether y'all like to admit it or not. I can admit it. I know I'm prideful. Well, I used to be. I'm not prideful anymore. I'm working on that. But, you know, don't be prideful. Whatever happens, let it happen. I'm telling you, it's for the greater purpose. Sometimes you have to lose your mind to find the peace of mind, okay? Remember that. And then these are going to be energies that you may embody this week. Energies that Sagittarius may embody this week. Upper basement and base get lower. The regular says speed it up. I'ma go solo. Your man ain't ever seen a booty like this. Not enough for something. Because when he wanna smash, I just write another one. You got angel, you got queen, and you got wounded child. You got two queens, okay? Doesn't mean you're a female, but it just means that you're really nurturing. Okay, you can be a nurturing male. But yeah, you got for angel, helping those in need with no expectations of return. You got queen, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. And then you have child wounded, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. So definitely a lot of mothering energy. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a man. You could be it doesn't necessarily mean you're a female. You can be a man with very nurturing energy. Really sensing healing things with your child or your children here with this whole angel, queen, and child wounded. Some of you could be dealing with your inner child. Some of you can be dealing with your actual children. But either way, you're doing a damn thing, Sagittarius. This is additional messages for this week. One card, additional message for Sagittarius. Why I keep falling on the floor? You have sacral chakra, so maybe work on your sacral chakra. This is all about creativity. All chakras have to do with connecting to the divine sources. So when your sacral chakra is out of balance, it's hard to really create the connection to the source. And yes, definitely heavy sacral chakra energy, because look at the colors. Work on your sacral chakra. Okay, that's where the creativity comes in. That's where, I believe that's this chakra, the one that talks about the womb. I wanna say. Anyways, y'all can get the sacral chakra. Okay, and then these are affirmations. I'm gonna pick 2 of these affirmations for Sagittarius this week. Let's see. Affirmations for Sagittarius this week. I was about to say sacral chakra. Okay, you got forgive, red, forgive. You have homework, take yourself out on a date. So I feel like with red, what I'm really getting is heavy forgiveness on yourself. Forgive yourself, Sagittarius. There may be a situation that maybe hurt your child, that you may have hurt your child, and you haven't forgiven yourself for it. But forgive yourself. If you want your child to forgive you, you have to forgive yourself first, okay? And once you forgive yourself, you can go about. Okay, so now I see with this Leo, don't let pride get in your way, okay? So you hurt your child, right? And your child wants to forgive you. Your child wants to connect with you. But because you're not forgiving yourself, you're so prideful and you're not forgiving yourself, it's hard to get the forgiveness from your child. Forgive yourself first. Don't let pride get in your way. Forgive yourself first. Once you forgive yourself, then your child will forgive you. And then you got homework. Take yourself out on a date. Exactly what this says. Take yourself out on a date. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to go out, get your nails done, get your hair done, etc., etc. Go out. Sorry, my allergies itching. My nose itching. Allergies. But go out and connect with nature. If you are by some water, go sit by the water. If you're by a park, go to the park. Really connect with nature. That's what they're telling me to tell you about getting yourself going out on a date. Some of y'all can actually have a Leo child, because Leo kind of sort of got a similar message as far as going out and connecting with nature. Maybe you and your Leo child can go out and connect with nature together, You know, how that applies to you. You know how that applies to you. This part, that specific part, isn't for a lot of people. It's definitely for a select few people. But if it's for you, you know exactly what it is. Okay. And then I know I'm coming, Kika. This is just a little mental exercise you can do to keep things lighthearted. Okay. Sagittarius. Okay. So it says, find clues to help you get nearer to your dreams. Remember, the best clues are often disguised. What clues can you find today? Okay. And I feel like a lot of clues are definitely in this message, okay? But look around you, the universe is always connecting with you, okay? But that was the end of y'all reading. I hope it resonated with y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe, please. And enjoy the rest of y'all day.